do 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 bugga 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 bug chicken. Oops, it's the wrong day. No, it's the right day for now. For now. I'll change it soon. Alright, let's refresh this and then refresh it again. It's so warm today. Oh yeah, you are listening to Biggie Dude doing Biggie Dude stuff. And that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, definitely creamy style. Got a W in the chat for Biggie Dude. Let's go. Hello, Biggie Dude. I love you. You're me. Alright, today is July 17th coming up. 2025, yeah, to the buddy. Buddy to the yeah. I will get to all of the places real quickly. I'm just putting some things up so that the stuffs and the nonsense. Markor says, poop. Thanks, Markor. I was worried. Not really. Marco said poopy doopy doop poopy doopy 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 doop poop poop poop. Maybe not exactly in that way, but right, we're there. Testing. Right, we're there. Yep, that works. Testing, testing, creamy style. Testing creamy style. Testing creamy style. Oh yeah, we're live there. Why does this take forever on YouTube or TikTok? I don't know. Hey, there we go. I'm live now. We're live there. All right, cool. Now I can turn that speaker off so in case Discord does stuff. What's up, everybody? My name is Biggie Dude, and I'm chilling. I was bored, so I'm on live. I wasn't gonna go live today, and I was like, I don't want to watch Johnny Riddle anymore. And every time I feel like that, I know that I should do something else because it usually is the universe guiding me to something new and exciting. Which is funny. Oh yeah, shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, and anybody watching this in the future on a VOD. My name is Biggie Dude, and you're all really cool. Probably. I'm assuming. I don't know, I'm pretty cool. Ask my mom. Hey. Or literally anybody that I've ever talked to. They kind of think I'm kind of cool. But not always, but most. There's a high probability of blah, 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 blah. That was because I love you all. Platonically. Yeah. I don't know who's lurking, working, or twerking. Because they're lurking, working, or twerking. That's kind of the point. What's up, David? How are you, buddy? Kick says there are 0 viewers, so I guess I'm not here. Oh, don't worry about that. Kick says that all the time. Hi, Kim. How are you today? I'll be having a splendid today. I'm feeling very bassy today, so if you're one of the people that likes my low voice today, you are in luck, because that's what you got. My body hurts today. All right, so Monday, which was 2 days ago, I had so much energy. Like, I've had so much energy like Saturday and Sunday, or I had it all weekend. I was like amped. Like, it wasn't just like, it was just so much anticipation for no real reason, really. And I had so much mental, spiritual, physical, emotional, every energy that there is to have. I had it. and then Monday afternoon, I knew I had to go do some like errands and stuff, so it was around 3 something, and then when I was done with it, but I knew I wanted to walk the trail, so I had a big like container of water and stuff, but I put a bunch of ice in it because I knew it was like 85, 90 that day, and I probably started walking like right before 4 or so, and it was like I got done at 6:30 because the way that the trail works is like it's like by a highway on one part, and then it curves to like wetlands and cool stuff where there's birds and stuff. There's some sun cover in that part. I still feel like my head is a little burny from the other day, but there was too many bugs because it was it was like, you know, later afternoon when it starts getting a little colder and bugs start bugging and stuff. So I stayed mostly on the side of where the highway is, where there's sun and stuff. So, but every now and then I would get to the part where my car was, and I would drink a bunch of water, you know, and it was so much fun. And then I didn't do anything physically yesterday, and today I walked for like an hour and a half ish, and it hurt, you know. It was like I was walking during Downey Stream and stuff, but I feel really good. I still have a lot of mental energy and a lot of spiritual energy that I just need to get out. So I think that's kind of why I needed to be here. Kim, I hope you're having a good day. Shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. I love y'all. Oh, I'm gonna do this for now. I'm not feeling that yet. I think we'll have all sides of Biggie Do today. But I had a really cool day. I had planned a day off because I did the Roblox stream yesterday and made like 5 or 6 videos. And I'm trying to like figure out a bunch of other stuff too, which is kind of neat. But I haven't gotten to all of it, and I don't need to worry about it. I'm kind of letting the world come to me recently. You know, I've been just really feeling inner peace and calm and good stuff. And so there's days where maybe I don't feel like grinding, you know, like I don't feel like working real hard, like, but mentally I'm working hard all the time. So it's like that, you know. And yesterday we celebrated our first Roblox video hitting 100 views. And for somebody that, you know, wasn't uploading a lot for a long time, it's nice to do stuff. What is that? Am I just... Oh, that's just that. Okay. So in the vertical thing, I thought I saw like writing here. I thought it was like... Because the horizontal has a much wider vantage point. So I went crazy for a second. I was like, does that say something? When did I get a watermark on this? Or whatever the heck. But I was just crazy. So that's good. Because the more I looked at it, the more I realized I don't think that's anything there. You ever just look at something and think there's... Okay, so I'm going to tell you all a silly story. Last year, 2024, and when I was at VidCon, near one of the hotels that we are at, near the convention center, that it was a perfect time of day where the sun was bouncing off a building's windows and reflected onto a building. And I swore that it was alien language that I could read. But I couldn't read it at that point. It's just freaking window reflections. But I was like, oh, and I couldn't, like the universe wouldn't let me take a picture of it. But I did it. I was there like a month ago, and I took a picture of it then, and it really didn't mean anything. That was a fun story. But I swore that I could read what it said, even though or that I used to be able to. Nothing matters. Have fun, you know? I hope everybody has peace in their world today, because I certainly do. I had a wonderful afternoon of watching some art and some choreography and some singing, and it was a beautiful day. Then I listened to Johnny Riddlin, but I was walking, so like, you know, that was good. My neck, everything hurts though, dude. Oh my goodness. For those of you that have never been here before, I am the one playing the piano. I am live on kick.com/bigadude, twitch.tv/bigadude33, TikTok at tiktok.com at bigadude/live, and youtube.com/bigadude33. Every single one of those 4 platforms is the best platform in all the land, and I love streaming on all of them. So thank you all of the places. And I'm alive, and so are you. What's up, Count Dooku? How are you? Time ago there was a count. He was in the Star Wars Part 2, and he was the bad guy then. And then in Part 3 he kind of gets sliced in two, but then he became human and got a YouTube account. Yeah, buddy. And sometimes Count Dooku says some interesting things, so I listen to music and then I kinda sing. Oh, because we got the Count Dooku 2.0. He's not the one that died in that Star Wars movie show. Yeah. What's up, Count Dooku? Here's a fart song for you. I'm really glad you're here, because that was fun. That was beautiful. Tell all your friends. I don't know. Or don't. I don't care. I'm just having fun. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I love it when you say funny stuff in chat, because then I go, and now something that it started as now something that Count Dooku wrote in the chat, which now I've done it for other people that write really crazy things too. So, I think that's officially a bit. What's up? So who am I? So who am I? So who I am? Think. I don't know. Who are you? Can I call you so who am I? Because that's really like... I don't know. We're just streaming, being a guy in the world, in the digital void, having a beautiful day, enjoying myself, winding down, chilling. Skibbity, Ohio in Gate City. Let's go. Gate City. Gate City. B word. Okay. Butt cheeks? Why did you write butt cheeks in my chat, Markor? That's a little weird. Contuga says, just got trying to assemble a 4-tier cobalt shelving unit. Even my force powers couldn't unwrap the... My mouse was right over that word. The steel pieces in that kit, as well as the holes weren't drilled straight. It's getting returned. Markor says... I was letting it crust. And that's why Count2 had to return his thing. That's how my mind worked on that one. I was reading it as the story, and that is what happened. What is this? This is Biggie Dude. Hi. This is Biggie Dude talking and playing the piano. And the backdrop is Arcadia.xyz, and it's kind of a zoom quilt, which basically means you're never ending going forward. And it's about 10 to 12 minutes to the whole loop. And this is the cave of rebirth, because we kind of like to take an emotional dump at the end of the cave because it goes to a really cool clearing. This also has Shrek's Eyeball, which is a wonderful place because the tree of goals is in Shrek's Eyeball. It's just fun. We're just chilling. There's like no real point. I do this to help clear my head, play out my emotions, all the good stuff I did, all the stuff I didn't get to, all the stuff that causes me grief and aggravation and worry. And a lot of the times I am an empath, so I absorb a lot of other people's emotions sometimes. All the time. It helps me get rid of everything and then basically fill my own cup. And I feel really great about life and stuff. And then, usually around after 30, 35 minutes, usually, I feel like I've gotten through what I needed to get out. And then I'm just present for people. And we talk about a lot of random stuff. And sometimes we're just here for each other. And it's kind of a beautiful vibe that just is cool. All right, I'm doing this now before I forget in 20 minutes. That's crazy, Markor. So that's what it is. How is everybody going? We have a lot of lurkers, workers, and twerkers. We're live on Twitch, Kick, TikTok, and YouTube, and it's fun. Therapy, yeah. It's kind of like... See, when you say words like that, first I will say this is for entertainment purposes only. Because I will not... This is not real. This is not real therapy. This is not real help. I'm not a certified professional. I taught chorus and general music for 24 years. I know some psychology stuff, obviously. However, I am just a guy. This really is, I unplug myself. And then sometimes people find some value in each other or whatever we're talking about. But just to say, it's not actual therapy. It's just people talking. Whereas you might get some things that may do some good stuff. I will say it, like anytime somebody really asks me for big advice, first thing I'll say is I am not a licensed professional. I really value honesty and authenticity. So therefore, I will never try to be something that I don't want to be. And if it's like a license thing or a certification thing, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, a lot of people put a lot of time and money into those, certifications from the boards and all the other stuff. I'm just a guy on the internet. So remember, everything I say and do is for entertainment purposes only. Because I care, I'm just one guy. Biggie Dude has the Schwartz. He has the upside to my downside of the Schwartz. There's an upside and downside to every Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you. Can't wait for that movie to come out. Spaceballs 2. The Search for More Money. It better be called that. I know it's not called that, but I loved the trailer for that. I know that we've talked about it before, but it's something that sticks in my head, you know? With all of the prequel to the sequel, sequel to the prequel, it was hilarious. And like a bunch of Alien movies, a bunch of Predator movies, a couple things that were both Alien and Predator movies. I want to look at something because, like, I was celebrating earlier that the first Roblox video got to 100 views, and it came out on the, when did it come out? The 9th. So that was kind of cool, just a week ago. And for my channel, which hadn't done anything in a long time, we're going, wow, the home run thing that I did last night is 95 views, so that's going to get to 100. And the natural disaster survival has 33 views. That's a very big dude number. I uploaded that earlier today. I'm having so much fun, I don't care. And I know in like a month, when the algorithm's kind of used to me like uploading a lot, and I'm having so much fun with this Roblox stuff, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And I'll do some other stuff too, because I want to try new things. You know, that's what I'm doing. Might do some collaborations sometime soon. They might not be on all the platforms, but they'll definitely be at least on Kick. Because some of my friends swear a lot, and you know what? I don't have to be everywhere. If I want to be family friendly and help, you know. All right, here we go. And now, something that Count Dooku just wrote in the chat. Wait, you are a professional and I can prove it. Biggie Dude makes songs that earn money containing things about farts. This is true. Therefore, would it be safe to say that Biggie Dude is a professional farter? Biggie Dude is now thinking. Biggie Dude has come to terms that he is a semi-professional farter. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. And now, something that David just wrote in the chat. I watched a reel today on Instagram that was a compilation of horse farts today. And Count Dooku right after says, I think, therefore I poot. And that's what's going on in the chat right now. Hey, did you know you're awesome? I did. It's like, it says it right there. Literally, happy today, you're awesome. It's either down or to the right. Depending, I'm vertical and horizontal at the same time. Hey, yo. Kandu says, I hope that you're having an amazing today. Yeah, dude, I'm having a beautiful day. And thank you for being you, Biggie Dude. I always appreciate that. I had a great day and I wanted to share my stuff and I felt like I needed to do something. When I've been getting these buildups, I guess is a good way to call it that, of a lot of different energies. A lot of cool things are happening in my world right now, and I feel it. And I think a whole lot more is happening. You know, I'm just surfing, man. I'm riding the wave that the universe has got for me, and surf's up. Let's go. I love everything. My life is cool. The people in it are cool. I feel like I'm growing. I feel like I'm becoming a better human every day. And I feel like I'm encouraging others to do the same thing, you know? Like as equals, you know? Like I feel like we're all equal right here. That's not BS. I've gone on record as saying this a lot of times. So let's have fun, dude. I want to have all the fun. I'm saying this in this stream, but I won't admit it anywhere else. Okay. All right. So today, the friend of the universe, friend of the stream, friend of Biggie Dude, BB Jets did a really cool stream where she was learning the dance to Blackpink's Jump. And there was at least 5 minutes where Biggie Dude was learning parts of the dance to Jump. I will never admit it again unless I do. But I didn't do like the twisting around jumpy things because I don't want to hurt my knees when I don't know something. And there's not really a whole lot of room in this room. But it was fun. I want to try new stuff. So I am. Count, you're wonderful, dude. I have to read this because that's beautiful. Y'all are so kind to me, but I know you all mean it, which is why it's very hard to always stay so humble because you all say so many weird things. And it's not really that hard, but it's like, here's what it is. All right, so it's not hard to stay humble. I very much appreciate all those things that people say, so many wonderful things, because they're kind. My validation comes from myself internally. It never hurts when other people feel it too, and tell me about it, and it's a beautiful thing. And I always will still feel that I'm just one dude, and I think that as long as I self-ground myself, but not just self-ground, but still show my appreciation for all the things that people say to me all the time. You know, it's freaking beautiful. I mean, really. I cry every freaking stream because somebody said something beautiful enough, like about my effect on their world or whatnot. And if I somehow make it through a stream without it, it'll happen when I replay it in my mind. Count Dooku says, "You have helped me sort out. You have helped me so much in sorting out and coming to terms with some things in my life, and I feel better as a result every day. Thank you." And he also says, "You helped make me a better person." Well, vice versa too. You know, this is like, for all of us together, it's a symbiotic relationship. You're free to come and go as you please. I just play the piano. It's like I said, this stream, as long as for me, it's always just clearing my head and then just being there for people. I don't care what happens with it, because that's all it needs to be. It might get bigger. I mean, there's more and more people that show up, especially on the kick side recently. I'm like, all right, cool, you know. But the whole thing is, I don't do this for the money. It's cool that it happens, you know. I gotta scratch my back, hold on. And I just want to be there for people. You know, I'm a philanthropist. We say that definition like every day. So, hey, that sounds like a good time to do that. My back is so itchy. Like, I got some sun and I think sun is starting to peel. Back scratchers are so clutch, dude. I got that one from, like, that might have been a gift, or it was one from like a good dollar store. You know what I mean? The good ones. I've had that for like 5-10 years. It was probably the good dollar store. I am fill and land and throw, and I'm not angry. What's up, Admiral Smack Bar? The extendable ones, I have one of those. I get those for Christmas sometimes. All right, hold on. We have to read what a philanthropist is. What's a philanthropist? Well, let me tell you. A philanthropist is a person who donates time, money, experience, skills, or talent to help create a better world. Anyone can be a philanthropist regardless of status or net worth. Here's your fart sound. Sarsaparilla. Okay, thank you. I wanted to read it in a different way because I've never done that before. I'm always very serious about it, but I don't feel very serious today. I feel quirky and goofy and happy and alive, so that's what I'm doing. He is not angry, but he might be Miles Davis. If peeing your pants is the coolest, consider me Miles Davis. Yeah, the extendable ones are really cool, Vince. I have one that's like, it's got like a little cat paw and it goes, because that's what it sounds like. Definitely a little silly today, yes. I feel a lot silly. Hey, look, it's Shrek's eyeball. Case in point. And inside Shrek's eyeball is the Tree of Goals. Oh, yeah. And remember what it's like being a philanthropist? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I have to admit that I've never owned a back scratcher. It's better than, like, in the shower. Like, I have, like, in my bathroom, it used to just have a tub, but I got some, I converted it to just a shower or whatever. You know, like, Home Depot did it all and stuff. But then they never finished painting it because, like, I missed an appointment, perhaps, because I was asleep. It's my fault. But anyway. It's better than just a door on the corner of an edge. Yeah. Back scratcher. Back scratcher. Back scratcher. Wow. Yeah, it does. What are your goals? I looked at my stats for Sheet Post Tortoise on Spotify today, and there's been almost 200 listens to the songs from it. That's awesome. In a month without any fanfare or just real promotion, because I'm kind of quiet about it. I'm very happy about it. Do I think Weird Al will have a cameo? I hope so. I like that it's Liam Neeson because he's funny. Like his Saturday Night Live things were always great, and he was in Krull. Anybody that's in Krull is a fine dude by me. You were listening to it today earlier at work at quiet volume? The OJ joke in the trailer? Yeah. Nope. A Certain Overture. That's a good song, dude. I wrote it. That was one of the ones I wrote in 2009. There is an actual a YouTube video of it that was up for maybe 2 weeks, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just put that down or take it down, or maybe it was unlisted. I don't remember what I did with it, but yeah. What's up, Harry Ma? We're chilling, dude. Feeling kind of silly today and just being a human. 14 days to your birthday. Breaking news. It is now 14 days till Harry Ma's birthday. Oh yeah. Get your presents ready at harrymaspresentsplace.com. Not a real place. Take a chance on something. Dude, I'm 51 and I started Roblox videos a freaking week ago. Somebody calls me Sigma Grandpa now. They have, but now somebody calls me Queso's uncle and Roblox Unk, somebody called me, which I thought was funny. My dad started his YouTube career at 72 years old. It is not too late to do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be internet stuff or whatever. It can be something cool, something for yourself, something that helps other people maybe. Because I think right now, everybody's so worried about taking care of themselves and getting and staying in everybody else's business and not taking care of their own business. You know what I mean? Do stuff that's good for you and everybody else, and that doesn't hurt people. Doesn't cost anything. It's freaking easy. No, David, don't do that. And now, this is what David just said in the chat. I'm gonna take a chance on a fart. And David has not listened to the Biggie Dude song from Happy Today, You Are Awesome. The song named Never Trust a Fart. Don't do it. And that was what David just said. The tribal beef, Biggie Dude. I'm not a chief, I'm a beef. I smell like beef. Roman Reigns acknowledge you on Instagram? Hell yeah, dude. What would be my finishing move if I was a wrestler? I don't know. The Sonic Boom. I would just like yell at them and they would fall down. So like I could do it like boom, and it would just like it would be theatrical, and then they would just fall down. I just made that up. I think it would be great. Do you remember one of my favorite movies? All right, so back in the day, I liked watching trash because it made me feel better about my life. I watched Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, and it was fun. And they went to an independent wrestling show, and she got to tell them a move, and her move was the cup of fart. So you fart it, you cup it in your hands, and then you put it in their face, and then her wrestler won or whatever. And it was fun. The Biggie Dude Rooney, kind of old and fat, so I could do it, but I don't want to. Dude, I was learning K-pop dances today, dude. That's funny. I just described cup of fart. Yeah, that's really what it is. That's what it was called in the show. Your finishing move would be singing until the wrestler passes out. Well, that's why, like, if I go, oh, Sonic, boo, like I could do it like that, and then they just fall. They go, ah, and then I pin them. 1, 2, 3, Big Dude wins. Boomality. You know, honestly, I should just give that to AJ and Big Justice, right? They only gave me 4 booms. Well, it was more like the audience only gave me 4 booms. I made them sing. That's okay. That was fun. I didn't care. There's magic all around me, in me, above me, below me. I have been waiting a while for that joke. That bell looks insane. Which bell? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, most nightmare. I was like, I said baloney. Because I would never say below me. Or maybe I did. I said it. Yeah, I don't care. Like above me, below me. You know, it's directions, folks. It's just directions. Directions to the, no, okay, anyway. Does everybody know my middle name? They released a Roman Reigns belt specifically for him, and it's available on the WWE shop. Oh, okay. It's E. Oh, big E dude. I got it. Mervin. No. Biggest Maximus E. Big E dude. Oh my god, that's funny. Huh. I have said it on a stream once back in the day. Not one of these ones, but how much I hate when all right, I got a little bone to pick with people. I hate the 12-ounce little energy drinks. Megatron. That's pretty good. I mean, Tim, you've known me for 20 years. You should know this. Big Dude and Jack Black collab soon. I'd love to meet him. It'd be fun. We would talk about stuff. Wait a minute. Is my best friend here? Best friend! What's up, Raven? We're about to take an emotional dump. That was so funny. I wish I had seen that while I was live streaming, because I would have told you I was live streaming then. I'm not sleepy. You can't make me sleepy. Shaman. I read that in. Okay. Hi, Raymond. I'm playing on the internet because I was bored as heck. And I had all this energy. I've got so much weird energy, dude. So much spiritual and emotional. Like, I need to get it out this way, you know? I even did an hour and a half, you know, workout cardio type of thing. The pointing down at the same time when I said directions and stuff. Mercury's in the microwave? Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. She said Mercury retrograde happening tomorrow. But when's Mercury lemonade? I like lemonade. I don't know, I'm just going with it. But yeah, like I got so much. Roscoe. And now Roscoe says, smooth sails never made a good captain. Aye, aye. I love when you say that, dude. That's like, now it's a bit, and I love that. It messes things up for most. But this isn't messing. I feel like so many things and are happening at the same time, and they're all good for not just me, but everybody around me. And I hope it's all right, because that feels great. And I think everybody is going to feel real good about themselves tomorrow. There you go. I manifested it. Let me know if it worked. Still hate yourself. Raven, do you remember my middle name? I know Raven remembers. I know that Raven remembers my middle name. It's good for Leos this time, and now I gotta go look for you too. Yes, I'm a Sagittarius. The last day. Sure do. Admiral Snack Bar, my friend Tim. Yeah, I know what you are, silly. Yeah, I know. I'm just being that guy because it's fun. I'm really being that guy today, dude. You're a jerk face. You're a total jerk face. That's where Happy Wheels was. Okay. So, my middle name is Sean. Spelled like the Irish way. S-E-A-N. So, my initials are E-S-P. Yes. Spelled the right way. Yes, Raven says S-E-A-N. But if you put Eric and Sean together and say it with a tinge of a Jamaican accent, it sounds kind of funny. Your middle name is Shane. That's cool. That's like almost the same. If you're having trouble remembering what a Jamaican accent sounds like, yeah, man, red stripe is beer, man. So if you say Eric and then Sean together in that way, it, yeah. What's up, Beast Mode? How are you, brother? It starts with my favorite activity? What? What do you think my favorite activity is, Raven? Your middle name is Howard, as in Howard the Duck? Let's go. Let's go. BSP? Oh, yeah. She's pretty cool. Beast Mode says, it was sensational to see BB Jess. Yeah, her stream was amazing today. Here, we'll put the bees under the sheet emote, the boobies from BB Jess in the kick chat right now. Right, I have to word it a certain way on this app. Correct. Raven, how was your day? Did anybody call you silly high school names or junior high names? Somebody called my friend the one after that last night. Hectic and no response? Okay, good. That was a really good way for... I just made that up. The one after that? That's kind of cool. You're still laughing and I posted it on my story? Hell yeah, dude. That's great. Notice I haven't been going on YouTube or Twitch. Well, you can swear there and it's fun. But yeah. It blocked the... Oh. Oh. That's so funny. Cause, yeah. Smart. What is that? Oh, sheet. Count Dooku just... Count Dooku just put something in the chat. He put a sheet. And then a post. And then a tortoise. Perhaps that means something. If you were to look at a place where music was heard, you should look for sheet, post, tortoise. You might find somebody that sounds a little bit like Biggie Dude. But with a lot of swearing in it. Later, Gator. You gotta... All right, bye, Raven. Love you long time. See you soon. In the chat or wherever. The boobies emotes are crazy, yes. I only had 3 songs that were related to that on that album. The 8008135, the B's and G's, and then the Motorboat Ballad. Oh wait, that's about water sports in a boat with a motor. All right, I've been silly enough. Oh wait, I missed a whole bunch of chats because I was talking to my best friend. I had a fortune cookie today that says aim for the stars. So does that mean I need to put up those glow in the dark stars on the ceiling? Why did I not see that earlier? Are any of the songs appropriate for a wedding? Only if you... No, I can't even say yes. What's up, Rothman? How are ya? Fart Factory alert. It's creamy. Oh, excuse me. I invite anybody that if you feel like writing some stuff in the chat that you're going through, or share it and stuff. You said in the chat. Yeah, I have it up. I didn't get to listen to it, but I have it in this window right here. All right, wait. Did I? I did have it. No. Where'd it go? Is it in this window? No. I literally had it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. Because I'm on places that you can't do copyright stuff, I'm not playing it right now again. I knew I still had the window. Because it's by Dirty Heads from 2022. 3 years ago. Yeah. The only way they will be allowed at my wedding E is if I sing them in person. Wow. Beast Mode says, Biggie Dude is amazingly awesome, and I concur with the man of the beast, the mode. That means I agree with you. I am amazingly awesome. And everybody has said it first. I never say it first. Remember that, people. But I love myself. I know who I am, and it took a long time to navigate those things. I did not have the smooth seas, so I'm a good captain. Aye, aye. Let's go. Boop, boop. That was fun. I don't know if there's been a time where I've had so many feelings and emotions swirling all through me, not just inside and outside, external, internal, but like through. It's like, I can't describe it because it's so strange. I feel so alive. I don't know if that means anything. You've been waiting all day for me to stream. I've been live for like an hour now almost. But I'm glad that you find value here, dude. That's very kind of you, Roscoe. I really do appreciate that. And you know, like, I didn't really plan on going live today, honestly. But then I had too much energy within me and around me. I was like, and then Johnny was annoying me. But sometimes when that happens, like, amazing connections are made. And it's uncanny because it's happened like 3 or 4 times in my life, you know, with Johnny annoying me with something, at least 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times that are poop instantly. But I'm just here, dude. I'm ready for amazing adventures, even if they're just in my house. It's silly. I don't know. This isn't what I would think 51 would feel like, but I feel so good. I feel so whole. I feel so alive. So I'm going to keep that, flow it out there in Shrek's eyeball. That sounded weird. And inside Shrek's eyeball is the tree of goals. You know, and I've been thinking more about what the stream really does for me too. It doesn't just heal me. It's kind of like a self spa treatment where it removes the wear and tear, you know, like exfoliating like my emotional skin, I guess. That's kind of cool. Going inside Shrek's eyeball seems okay. At least somebody caught that. Thank you very much. I remind you of your mom's friend, Chris. Aw. My name's Eric. But you can call me Biggie Dude. Because everybody else does, and that's what I want people to call me. Big E, Big Eric Dude. Big E Dude, how you doing? That's what people would say to me in college. When they saw me the next day in classes. Big E Dude, you were out last night and you're here early. Good job. I was like, yes, I have a headache. I partied a lot my last 2 years of college. My senior year and my graduate year, because I finished my master's and undergrad in a total of 5 years. Basically, I did my master's in a year because I'm freaking awesome. I kicked butt. Ka-chow. Ow. My butt hurts. I didn't watch it. I haven't really been paying attention to NXT too much. How was it? You were there, right? Because did you get rained on like you thought you were gonna? Because Tony's a face, right? Tony D'Angelo. It's on the CW YouTube. Oh, okay. The rest of the show was trash. Oh, at least you got to see that, you know. You're no weather advisory during the show. Hey, that beats getting rained on. Oh my God. And now, something that Count Dooku just wrote in the chat. Before my brother-in-law moves in, I've been thinking maybe I should seal a small Bluetooth speaker into the wall of his room and I just play random fart sounds and effects. You know, something like this. I added that last part because I figured it went with the story and that the author wouldn't mind it. Yeah, tweet me that match. So we good. Why are you testing? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that tickles. Is that what you mean by testing the tickles? What is all this? Roscoe, I'm family friendly now. Please don't write stuff like that in my chat. Adlib works for you? Yeah. Woof. Yeah, no problem. It's only when I'm only on kick.com, which is Fridays usually. Because it's called No Filter Fridays, but maybe there's more to it that I'm just not saying because I'm on 4 platforms right now and I'm being family friendly. Oh, seriously, yeah. Hey, everybody. But something that's not family friendly is that. Yeah, Friday night streams are on kick.com/bigodude. I swear in them. Sometimes they start at 9. I enjoyed it last week when I started at like 11. I think that might be what well, I got to see what time we're doing my mom's birthday on Sunday or Saturday. So that might be an earlier one, like at 9 o'clock or whatever. They literally wasted half the show setting up the 3v3 match that got broken up and never finished. You know, to be fair, it is like the show after like a big thing. So you just basically have to start all over again, you know? 39th birthday. My mom's 77, she'll be. That's pretty cool. And on her birthday, it'll be 4 years since I left the teaching profession. And that's ridiculously amazing. Not just that it's been 4 years, but it's holy crap, it's been 4 years. And oh my God, it's only 4 years ago that was. I've lived a whole nother life in this 4 years. It's been amazing. She can't have her 39th birthday if I'm 51, brother. Honesty, it's integrity. It's who I am. It's like, do you know there's some people in your world that if you told them a secret, you know for a fact they would never break that trust. You know what I mean? That integrity, or something where you could trust somebody with an object or money or something. And usually anybody that you can do that with is not just trustworthy to you. They're pretty much trustworthy to humanity, probably. You know what I mean? I've always been that person. Good moral compass and self-directed in what I do. We're changing the world just by being ourselves on the internet in a small way that might turn into big ways. Just because we dared to dream, or we dared to just find a place or create a place to get out our emotions. We dared to dream to just, you know, allow ourselves to just relax. Our minds, our hearts, our souls. We're like soothing in the universe right now. Or at least that's how I feel, dude. I don't know what anybody else will ever feel about this. It doesn't matter. Because for me, that's what it feels like right this second. I feel like we are in the lazy frickin' river of the universe, and it's just a vibe. And we're just taking a freaking break and just processing like, dude, life kind of sucks a lot sometimes, but there's so much cool stuff still. And the cool stuff is like all free. Why is all this other crap that all these other people, just humans, just like us, why are so many things like seem so far away? Why is there so much anger and hate over stupid things? We're the same. But if I were to say that in certain things, a bunch of people just get mad at me because I was trying to help humanity be better. Because narratives suck, bots suck, and other things suck. Vacuums suck, literally. They wasted another 10 minutes setting up a three-way. Oh, yeah. Obafemi is not losing that. I understand and respect that, yeah. But I've been around, you know, I've had enough time over the last 4 years to really get a pulse on, you know, different types of things, you know, and Twitter in general is a lot of negative energy, and a lot of that negative energy gets spread to everybody's communities or fan bases or political bases. And it's What do you do to combat that? And you know what I do? I do my small little thing. I do this. And I'm going to take an emotional dump when I get to this really in a second. And I'm going to be thankful for everything that I ever got. All the times I was told yes when I thought it would be no. All the times I was told no when I thought it would be a yes. Especially jobs. All the times things just worked out. And so many times they always do. Because I'm exactly where I needed to be right now, this moment. Right in this moment. We are all our little pocket of the universe. And we're alive. We are this. This is what we are. We're sitting, we're standing. We have a physical shape and a mind and a spiritual whatever. So I'm going to start my little intention. Say something if you want to. And then I'm going to take a deep breath, and then I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to let it out, and then I'm going to stay in the emptiness for just a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to take a deep breath and feel beautiful about it. I invite you to do it in any way you wish. I have no power over you. Everything is temporary. And right now, I'm thankful for everything that I've ever been, everything that I ever wished to be, everything that I am today, and everything that I will be in the future. And that may I be a light to everyone for as long as possible, both when I'm alive and when I'm dead, and that I can just be this. Something about that felt special, and I'll never know why. I'm lost, but I'm here. How are you today? I'm feeling silly but wonderful, and a whole lot of freaking life energy. So yeah, feeling a whole lot of life energy. That's a good way to put this, because it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's physical, it's like literally everything involving me being alive. And I feel it in a great way. I feel like I'm connected with something big right now, and I don't know what it is. I'm just this. And I'm glad you're good today. I had a really cool day too. I hope everybody has as much peace in their world as I do today in mine. Because we all deserve that. Because that's a whole lot of peace. And hope and joy and love and warmth and the good stuff. The healing. Because that's the thing about, healing. Sometimes our brains remember those times. The hard times. And it's okay. Because it just shows when the longer we go without feeling those things, the more that we heal. But we've all gone through that. I know every now and then especially if we talk about school stuff, and I really get into it, or there's just some things where I'm very, very connected with emotions that day or something. I'll feel and remember what it felt like during that time, that dark time, But then I'm like, that was then. It's like I can look at any emotional thing that happened in my world, anything in the past. It's like a painting on the wall, like happy, like the most beautiful things, the other times or periods, like the college years or something. They're all like they're like pictures on a wall, and I look at them and I remember that I was the artist. Excuse me, and every stroke was a day, and I remember those feelings when I had those, when I was painting it, all of those memories back then. But I am aware that I am not there. I am in today, It's neat that I can kind of reconnect with where I was in certain things. Both happy, sad, life experiences. It's kind of a beautiful thing. I am blessed to have the memory that I have. I make the joke sometimes that it's a curse. It's never a curse. I am thankful to strive to learn more every day, to think and to navigate with a really beautiful, complex system with logic and emotion entwined for everybody to be appreciated and cared for. Everybody deserves it, so I'm going to do that. I've been doing it. It's who I am. And stuff like this helps recharge me. I love that. I used to get a lot of recharging from other things, especially like things like BB Jess's streams and Young Gary Oak streams and Johnny Ridlin streams and a couple other awesome people along the way just doing this stuff. Whenever people like are really in the mood and like the mode of just connecting with their gifts, truly connecting with their gifts. And it's so cool. Like some slot streamers, like when they're really having a hard day because of some losses, they feel the swings of the good wins too, And then the fascinating thing is that they could be down a lot in a day, hit a huge win, and still feel horrible because of how bad it felt earlier. It's like, it's fascinating, you know? But man, I feel so good right now. I love that I fill my own cup. I mean, other things still do fill that up, and you know, I you know, all that good stuff, but it's like already after, you know. I feel like I'm just yapping, but hey, it says chill yapping with piano and stuff in the title, so I guess I'm okay with that. Thank you for everybody that's listening to this, wherever you are or whenever you are. Thank you for being alive. I hope that you have good day today and good day tomorrow, and joy. Joy is such a beautiful thing. It's like you're happy. I don't know if you know this, but it's really cool to be happy. And I love that I'm the source of my own happiness. And then everything else that's on top of that is just even enhances it further. Like everybody that ever says those nice comments, everybody that, you know, I see when I'm in a chat and talking and stuff, and the people that make me feel valued in other places. It's always nice, you know? Like Johnny Ridland's chat or BB Jess's chat earlier today. I just hit this thing. Did I go too far? Yeah. I think Tim needs to go to bed. Good night, Timo. Do you say it Timo or Timo? I've never gotten it right. Like Timu, but like, yeah, Timo. Yeah, so I was doing it, but not Timu. That's copyright. That's Admiral Snack Bar infringement. Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. The cow says moo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wouldn't it be funny if I got it down so well that a video of mine got copyrighted because they thought I used the original sound? That would be cool. It's a trap. We can't survive firepower with the magnitude. Whatever, dude. Something like that. Oh, my tailbone hurts because, like, I had to sit a different way in the chair, and then because I walked too much, and my butt hurt because it feels good though. Yeah, ladies, you like cake? I got some. It's in the store. If you don't want a store-bought cake, I can learn how to make one. It's not going to be tasty, but I'll try because I care. Hooray. Do you honestly think that I thought you were being serious, Count Dooku? Okay, Count Dooku, we're going to do this. Okay, this is the last time. Dude, I'm glad you're here. Okay. Thank you for being here. I know you weren't lagging nothing. Stop worrying about whatever. Just because sometimes the same meaning may not have been the one that was conveyed, or you thought of it in a one way and you didn't realize how I could interpret it, it's okay. I thought it was funny. It was very funny. That's why I got to say, like, well, it's kind of hard for a 39-year-old mom to a 51-year-old boy. I had fun saying that so much that I did it again because I'm proving a point. Creamy. You teach me how to make a cheesecake? Oh, that's cool. I just look on the line. On the line. The hardest part about making a cheesecake is waiting to eat it. It's because you have to leave it in the oven, then leave it on the counter, then leave it in the fridge, and then let it cool down so it doesn't crack. Then we don't want no cracky cheesecake. And that's what the chat just said. Hey, look, it's Shrek's eyeball and the tree of Gold. Oh, come on, chair. I need to get a chair. It's the only first time I said it. You only like me for my looks. I tell my wife that I'm not just a trophy husband. I would tell that to my next wife if I ever had one. I don't care if I ever have a wife again. I don't care if I ever have a girlfriend again. It would be cool. I don't need one. I'm really beautiful and wonderful in my own life. And you know what? I'm in such a cool place. I would need somebody whose energy vibes with my own. Links to which ones? What? Cheesecake pans or I'm missing something. Oh, a chair? No, I'll just get a new one. I haven't done, I just, yeah. I like cheesecake, but I don't really eat cheesecake because that's like, I'm not going to get it by myself, you know? But anyways, I was talking about something. Oh yeah, if the universe has a girl for me, the universe has a girl for me. I don't know who she is. I might know her already. I might not. I don't care. I'm having a freaking great life. So bring it on. I have so much weird energy. Like it could either happen, not just, I'm just saying in general, or it could not happen. But there's been so many amazing, wonderful things that are happening right now. It's almost like multiple time. I feel like the pull of multiple timelines at the same time, but I'm just vibing and just surfing and just being in the moment and seeing what just seems to be what's supposed to be the best version of myself, and I'm good. She might be waiting for me at the DMV. No, I don't have to go there for another 7 years, dude. Or 8 years. I think. Oh, I don't have my wallet right here. I'm not going for it. Biggie Dude seeks filling. Wait. And now, Count Dooku has written Biggie Dude's thingy. Dating profile, because I'm not on any dating sites. I'm not going to be. Last one I was on was Bumble, and I never actually had a date in the 6 years on it. Talked to some women, and then they stopped talking to me because I was so cool. I don't care. All right, so here we go. About a cup of chair. Yeah. Got it. Okay. See you, Timo. And now, Count Dooku's dating profile for me. The one that he wrote for me. Thank you. Okay. Biggie Dude seeks a philanthropic woman for vibing, food, music, and farts. That was romantic as hell. But yeah, that sounds good. A woman that can fart in you. Wait, let's try that again, Biggie Dude. A woman that can fart in front of you and not feel like it's the end of the world. Hell yeah. My former wife was very, very able to fart in public and have a lot of fun with it. And that was awesome. So was I. David says, so you're really going to make her wait then? Oh my God. I love how all of y'all, so many people like talk about relationship stuff with me or something. I really mean everything I say. Like I'm not looking for anything, you know, it'll find me. I put enough energy out there in that regard over the last 51 years, you know. My former wife was the first person to talk to me. A couple other girls that I'm still friends with was the first person to talk to me, or the first person to escalate things from maybe get to know you more friends and maybe see each other naked friends, you know what I mean? So I decided that in like the end of November, it's like, you know, I'm just going to do that. And I've been so much happier since. And I've done so much growth and self-work, and I've always struggled with body type, physical things, thinking that that's been a part of the reason I've been single a lot in my life. You know, people just thinking I was too smart or too this, too that, too old, too far, too whatever. It's just always felt like a part of me. And, you know, hashtag relationship goals, right? Frog Princess, that's awesome. Ashley, you're awesome. And then through this stream and stuff, like, I didn't know some of that stuff was still a part of me. I don't care anymore. You know, I love me. And there's a lot of people that love me. Okay. But I've always just made the joke, it's like, yeah, everybody loves me, but nobody's in love with me. And now I don't care. Love me or not, I'm going to have fun. I don't care. So universe, bring it on, because I don't care. I will be the happiest dude in my freaking world if I never smooch another lady again. Don't care. 2 Sigma, 2 Skibbity. Yeah, you can't handle the Sigma Skibbity bibbity doo. Marco, you rock, dude. I'm so glad that you found us again. You know? And thanks a lot for helping in the in those Roblox streams, because it's been so fun knowing that there's people that know what's going on. And it's just fun. I don't care. I think I'm just kind of in a really ridiculous flow state, you know? Like, everything, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, musically. Dude, we made a freaking album a month ago in 2 hours with a bunch of swear words on it, and it was fun as heck. And that stuff's gonna probably do well in the next 5 years, because everybody likes swearing songs. I've been playing the game for as long as you've been watching me. That's so cool. Does Biggie Dude, the green screen makes it look like you have a set of green hair? It's because my hair is shiny and sweaty, and the angle of the lights, because it won't do it like when it's here, you see? It doesn't do it there, you know? But it's still like, it was like 93 here today, dude. And it's like, it hasn't cooled down yet, really. Like, it's still like 79 in here, and I keep it at 72. The AC's been working. But anyway, what's everybody got going on in their mind or hearts, or something that you want to ask me a question? I'm open for Biggie Dude business. You know, if you've got something that's in your mind or heart, feel free to ask me about it. Looks so funny. Hey, you know, it's my soul connection. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm just an idiot. I'm not. It's fun to say that, though, because it helps relate to other people. You know, there's been so many times in the past where I've hidden stuff because of how much I think, like, all the time, you know? That's why I got really good at making fart sounds. Lowest common denominator, brother. Everybody's like, fart funny. Thank you. The old people are like, oh, I didn't read that. Okay. Your wife suggested if we ever a thingy, yeah, I'm not reading that. That's a little, what's up, Ron? How are you, buddy? Yeah, Ron in the chat. Let's go. Duke, that was really good, though. It's really not bad. I guess every now and then I just... Whatever. But yeah, you shouldn't have said that. Even if it was funny. You should have... If anyone ever asks you something like... who's your hall pass or whatever you call it, okay? I think that's what the freebie is, you know. Ask who theirs would be first. It's like, well, I haven't really thought about it. Like, who would yours be? You know, because that way you match their energy. If they say like Jennifer Aniston, because she likes girls too. I don't know, whatever. And I could say, oh, well, then I could say, I would also have Jennifer Aniston. Maybe we can work that out. It's like, oh, and then she would say, oh, we don't want you there. And then scene. There we go. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's amazing that how irony works sometimes. Yeah, I revisited that, Dooku, and you were fine. I just kind of... Sometimes things go where you don't really want them to go. But that was nothing wrong with you at all. It was funny. And see, like, I can also realize when maybe I could have taken things better too, you know? But that is funny. I'm glad that you wrote that other thing. Like, maybe my answer was too honest, because that made me go check out what you wrote, and then that was okay. Dude. Why is that so funny to me? Okay. And now, something that Markor just typed in the chat. Mega Dude, there's poop everywhere! Thank you. That was it. There was no more. But I made it like a cliffhanger, but there was just no cliffs. Everybody was just hanging. Hey. Hi, Panda. I didn't see you here. Everywhere all over, there's poop. Watch out. Beware of landmines. When I had my dog, Roman, he was a big Weimaraner. And, you know, every now and then, he's the one that basically tore my rotator cuff, I'm sure. He got up to like 110 pounds at one point. He was a big dog. And there's nothing like when the grass is a little too tall and where they pull you a little bit and then you do the poopy slide. You know what I'm talking about? Where you hit a landmine and it ain't solidified or nothing. And then it goes, whoosh, and then sometimes you fall. I don't know how he did it, but I literally like missed hitting a huge pile of dog crap, like an inch or two from my head and my hand when I fell down. And then I had to just be careful because I could smell it. You know what I mean? It was so weird. That was like in 2011 or something like that. Because he passed away in 2014, like a few months before Supercard. Good night, Beast Mode. Thanks for being alive, dude. Thanks for finding value here, and thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. Heck yeah, dude. I just felt somebody else's loneliness. Don't feel sad. You get to where you need to be. Believe in yourself. Believe in what's up. I don't know if that's for somebody here or somebody for the future. It happens sometimes. And if it has something to do with me, I'm available. Yeah, do what David says. Believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. You got to see him again, right? Here, I'm going to go dark mode. I can't get comfortable, or I can't stay comfortable. I think that's a lot of the physical activity that I've done this week so far. He only got to wrestle for about a minute. Yeah, that's too bad. They even messed up that match. That's too bad. But you know what? You were there, dude, and that's awesome. That's when I had a burp. I had to wiggle out. You ever had to like move to do that? But they think that you're moving because you're farting, but it's to get a burp out. But sometimes it is a fart, so you know. Sometimes when I'm walking, like I've got a fart, but I can't like walk and fart at the same time, or I think like a lot of poop is going to come out. It's really a psychological thing. So what'll happen is I'll pretend I got to scratch my back, but I will actually scratch my back. So it's like it is still, you know, performative. And then I'll fart and it'll feel great. Any other questions? Still a great time, just an odd show. Yeah, for real. I have joy. I have happiness. I'm good, dude. A lady farted at the store the other day in the bread section. I tried to wave. I tried to wave 2 loaves of ciabatta to dissipate the smell, but try as I might, it was quite evident. All right, I don't think I'll be able to. I might be able to get this. Okay, let's try it. I'm a professional. I'm a professional farter. Okay, here we go. And now, this is what Count Dooku just wrote in the chat. I can do this. A lady farted at the store the other day in the bread section. I tried to wave 2 loaves of ciabatta. That's a lot of ciabatta. To dissipate the smell. But try as I might, it was quite evident. It was very stinky. Rated PG-13. I added that last part because I was really feeling the low. Oh yeah, ladies, do you like this? I do too. Okay, goodbye. Oh my god. Okay. Part 2 to whatever the heck Count Dooku just wrote. So even though she was a liar and farts like a Clydesdale, at least she cleared the section for me to get the newest loaves. Thank you, farting lady. I feel very good about that. I feel very satisfied. I feel that if I use that as a reel, I would become the voice of X-Lax. Or the voice. What is something that you wouldn't really want to ever be the voice for? I could be the voice for Tampax tampons. Hey, Tampax, you go, girl. You know? That makes me want to buy tampons right now. Or to get guys to buy the tampons for their ladies. No? I guess we'll workshop that. That was fun. I love fun. Hey, look, it's Shrek's eyeball. And I heard there's a really cool spot to hang out and talk about your goals. They call it, the Tree of Goals. I'm really feeling the piano tonight, dude. I feel like good about it. Although my fingers hurt. Because I was, the workout I did today was with the weights, the 5-pound weights that I have. And I was doing curls and stuff too. And like my wrists hurt sometimes because I haven't used them in a little bit. And some days when I play a lot of piano, like I have been going live almost every day with it. And some like the controller stuff. And some phone stuff. Like I've been playing some phone games a bit more than I have been. Because I finished third in that egg game. I had to pay attention to that a lot the last couple of days so I didn't lose my place. Can't wait till we find out what we get for rewards with that. Because it could be like a couple $100 or something like that. Which would be nice. Not all heroes wear capes. That's correct. But a cape could have helped better than those ciabatta loaves. I think today's a 222 stream. I think that's what I got. And tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream or not. I might. But I don't know. I haven't looked at anything. I might need to do some research and stuff. I do have to. I still haven't downloaded the FL Studio update for 2025, and I need that so I can put beats behind this. So I can do this. This just did. Markor just farted. It sounded a little something like this, or something else, because I don't know what his first sound like. Toot 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 stream. Tootin'. What is happening? What is happening to me right now? I feel so much. And I'm okay. I'm not overwhelmed. I think that's what I'm surprised by. There's so much flowing through me right now, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Everything is aligned and feels whole, and there's so much and I am not overwhelmed, and that's not overwhelming, but it's just confusing because I know that I'm holding all of this and it's like, I'm here, dude. Yeah, you should probably update your studio as well. Yeah. When was the last time you updated it? I have 24. I only use it a couple times, but even just putting like a beat back, you know, I can do that. I need to do that tomorrow because I do want to try some stuff on Freeform Friday or No Filter Friday, whatever I'm calling it. I'm just a lighthouse. Shining. And it feels good. And we were all born to shine. So shine on, everybody. I feel really good right now. I got lost there and I loved it. Thanks for being alive, everyone. Thanks for being a part of this 111 in my time zone. Yeah, buddy. That's great. That's actually a great question. Kanduga says, when did you know that you wanted to be a music teacher? And I think it was my junior year of high school. I was cast as Albert Peterson, who is like the lead in Bye Bye Birdie. And he's saying, put on a happy face if they put on a happy face, blah, 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 or whatever. So many people didn't know how well I could sing. I shocked everybody, and it was kind of cool. And I always knew I was talented and stuff. And the people that were in chorus, they all knew it, but like parents and stuff and other people like, but because I was a smart kid that was fat in like 6th and 7th grade, and then it was a small school, like we graduated like 120 110 kids or something in my grade, and I thought I was either going to be a chemical engineer because they made a lot of money, or a music teacher, because I had already done in 11th grade and 10th grade, I was doing tutoring for community service and stuff, or service hours or confirmation hours or whatever the heck hours. I was the president of the National Honor Society chapter when I was a senior. And the cool part was I didn't run for it. I was sick that day, and they voted me in. And I was like, all right, thanks for the free thing on the... because they knew I didn't care. Your brother's a chemist? That's actually brilliant. But it was like, and then when the schedule came out for the senior year of high school, I was taking 6 credits. My school was near Syracuse, New York. And we had a partnership with them where I took a bunch of credits for college credit. I think it was 6 credits for English and a creative writing type of thing or whatever. And they offered a science one too, and I signed up for chemistry, but only 2 people signed up for it, and they weren't going to do that because like 20 something signed up for the biology, and I wasn't going to do biology again. I didn't want to, so, and then I was able to take a music theory class too. Instead, it was like a lot of things just seemed like they were guiding. It was like I was paying attention, you know what I mean? Like, and then because of the tutoring, I knew I would be good at teaching, and because of, being able to connect with stuff and, teaching, the joke about teaching is, what are the 2 best things about teaching? The joke is, July and August. But they're really great. Yeah, for real, I did very well in school. I sang opera and stuff, and it was great. And I did, a lot of... There wasn't a big theater portion of our school because, like, our school was part of SUNY Potsdam, the Crane School of Music. It's like, at one point... 1 out of every 5 music teachers was from that institution in the United States, like in the 90s or something like that. I don't know what it is now. I don't care. But, and I went music education, and then, It was cool. I almost got the same equivalency certificate for performance major, but I didn't. They didn't pass me, but that's okay. I wasn't going to sing opera for a life. I was going to teach kids for a while, and I did. 24 years. A bunch of them show up in the chat like almost every day. It's kind of amazing. I've led a beautiful life, full of way more happiness than sorrow. And the way that I've gotten through some of the biggest obstacles in my life has been fascinating when I just look back at it. The first thing I did when I resigned from teaching the next day was I started streaming on YouTube, TikTok, those word games. And it just took the heck off. It was like, it was kind of what I needed, you know? And so many things from back in the day when, shortly after my divorce was finalized was when I started my YouTube channel. Like literally like a week or two, you know? I mean, it's crazy. Life is beautiful. And I've turned so many of the things that didn't go the way I'd hoped they would into so many growth opportunities, you know? You're very musically talented, so they should have totally passed you for the double major. It really didn't matter. It was a piece of paper. I mean, really. I wasn't going to use it to try to get into grad school for... Well, I mean, at that point, I'd already finished grad school. You know, I was not going to... And that was I was told it was a point of contention. This happened like 30 years ago. I don't give a crap. You know what I'm saying? But some people, like it has to be unanimous or something. And one or two people, it was two people. Well, one of the two people said that they didn't want it to be a pass because in case I ever went on. And, you know, 3 of the 5 passed it that I know of. Yeah. It did. It, like I said, it really did nothing. I just wanted to do an hour recital and that's what you had to do for it. Oops. Oh no. I got to do a half hour instead. It was awesome. But then it meant that I got to enjoy a whole lot more social lubrication during my master's year. So it was because then I didn't have to worry about all of the hard stuff that I was doing. Because I think that I tried in the fall. I think that's why it worked that way. So the last semester I was doing my grad work, like I had 4 classes or something, and they were on like a couple of days I didn't have anything. It was kind of amazing. But there's always like ensembles and cool stuff that I wanted to be a part in, so I still did a lot of stuff. Dude, 33 years ago I got the name Big E at freshman orientation. July 1992. And Big E would become Biggie Dude because that's what people would say to me. Big E Dude, how you been, dude? Because I said dude a lot. I just pooped my pants. Oh, that didn't exist then. That's from 2022. They're probably really happy that they didn't give me that piece of paper now. Really happy if they listen to the Sheet Post Tortoise music. Wherever you listen to music. The name of the album is Who? I think I'm going to do another album in August for SPT. Because I don't want to do too much, you know? Because even if I do an album every 3 months, it's still 4 albums a year. It's just nonsense. I don't care. It's going to be great. But I want to evolve it a little bit and maybe have some things with drums and beats and stuff behind it. And it could just turn into even more stuff. I don't know what I want. I want to choose things with the combination of my logic and my emotions. The things that are not just going to fulfill me the most mentally and spiritually and all about me, but the things that are going to help everybody. And that's the thing about the sheep post tortoise songs. Everybody can relate to those things. You know, everybody can relate to at least one of those songs, because there's a bunch of times where people are just so annoying and they won't just ST, and then the other part, you know it. Kids grunge album. That's funny. I can only count to 4. I think that's, well, that's not grunge, but like, I think that's the closest that we're going to get with that. I invite any question. I'm just vibing with the universe. I'm going to be gone in about 20 minutes or so. 2 today. That's the plan. Of course, the other plan, I was going to do a 3-3 stream yesterday, 3 hour 33 minutes, and then Johnny was trolling me a little bit. Next thing I know, it was like 3 hours 40 minutes. Like, oh, dang it, you got me. GG's. But I was having fun. I didn't care. I've really been just having fun. So much fun. I'm so glad that the people in my world love to have fun. You know? I want to find more of those people, and we all have fun together. Yay! There it is. Kids Nirvana. Wow. My ear is, I better not be getting a cold or something, or allergy stuffs. I was in nature the other day. Should be all right. I think I didn't take anything for allergies today. Figured it out. I love how funny looking I am. I'm handsome too. Just look at me. Ladies, what are you doing? Hey! It's mini biggie dude. Instead of smells like Teen Spirit, it could be smells like toddler essence. I'm gonna say I'm good, dude. I already got Little Big Kids TV. I already have that. I don't need to do. I like, so for the kids albums, I do one every 2 years. I realized that the other day. I released the first one during the pandemic because they were all songs that I had done for the YouTube channel, because that's where it started from. And I started doing those songs because when my friend retired from his teaching music, I picked up his special learners class, and they would use YouTube videos every now and then for educational things like, A, it's for Apple, Apple, stuff like that. Like phonics songs and stuff like that. And I saw, we did the phonics song, we were watching it, and the first thing I saw was there were 300 million views on it. And I was like, hey, maybe I should start thinking about that, because that would be free money, and I like that. So I did, some of them did well, and then I said, why not just put it on the iTunes and stuff? So I did. You just ate an entire pint of garlic broccoli, wondering how many florets is the breaking point for negative effects. I think it's 5. Because you're gonna really keep away the vampires. Yeah. Good job. I like to think about things like, in a year, how ridiculous will the sheet post tortoise experiment have become? Will it be like just a thing a few people know about, or will it just blow up or something? Anything is possible. And the best part is, I don't care. If it makes a lot of money, I'll pay a lot in taxes and then live a little and give away a lot, because that's what I want to do. I want to continue my philanthropist. Oh, thanks there, anachronistic commentators. Let's go. I think there are about 40 florets. Oh no, you're doomed. Stinky. I don't know. Whatever, dude. Hey, look, it's Shrek's eyeball and the tree of goals. What are your goals? I hope that more... No, I'm not going to say that out loud. I was going to say something about, I hope more bots spotted my, or spam in my chat. But I literally just said it again. But I didn't, because I was like saying what I would have said, but I didn't because I wanted to let you know what I was going to say. It's not like it was bad, but, I would never do something that's stupid. My authenticity is myself. Some would say that it could be part of my brand, but it's like, it's just, that is what it is. I'm not going to throw away. I'm not going to throw away anything that I worked a lot on, even if it's not a portion of my life. Like, I would never do anything that would totally screw up my, well, I wasn't doing anything that would totally screw. I still could probably teach music if I really, really needed to or wanted to. I just would never, ever, 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 ever talk about sheet post tortoise again. Ever. Or any other musical things that I did. Of course, I would a lot of things would have to happen before I would even think about going back to teaching. But now, like I don't need to. I'm never going back. It's like 3.5 years. I got enough to even if I have to really consolidate some things or get rid of things that I don't really want to get rid of if I can help it. Like some of the magic cards are worth a lot. The full power 9 set, I never want to have to get rid of, because that's like, I could get 40, 30 grand right from those 9 cards right there. You know what I mean? But I want to, in case the future, in case the universe has a surprise for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just vibing, dude. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm just surfing and riding the wave. And it's fun. I'm having so much fun. I just want to have fun. All the fun. At nobody else's expense either. I don't need to hurt anybody's feelings or whatever to have my fun. And anytime I kind of snarky with the chat, usually it's because they've been here and there's a trust enabled on it. You know what I mean? And now a fart sound. Ooh, that was a good one. Hey, I know that guy. What's up, Adastros? You here? Or are you just scrolling? Yeah, to the buddy. In a world where there was amazing people, everybody was amazing. And that was amazing. Oh yeah, rated PG-13. We're not leaving yet. I'm leaving about 11 minutes or so, I think. Count Dooku says, I truly would like to know how you wisely invested so well through Bitcoin and wise investments to achieve financial success. I want to one day be able to retire or at least enjoy what I do. I got lucky. I understood the concept of Bitcoin because I played Facebook games. Anything with like, and mobile games, like credits and stuff. You know what I mean? I understood that because like digital money, I got it. I only wish that I had gotten in earlier, or that I was had thought about it early on, and I still did. I bought my first 5 Bitcoins at $650 a piece, and today they're like 120,000. I did not sell them for anything close to that. I did sell 2 at like 60 at one point. Or 64, my bad. But I should have been in 2020. It would have been smarter, instead of going for the monthly income that I did for a bunch of years, because I was thinking about, you know, supplementing everything so that I could just never teach again, you know, if I felt like it. I always was trying to build to that early retirement thing. It was always like extreme early retirement. Like I was living off of half of my money and investing and saving the other half, 50%. Like I had, one was the credit union, one was the bank. And it was great. You know, I recommend if you can live off of half your money, like really live off it, use the rest to pay it down and other stuff. It didn't exist in 2000, Markor. And it only exists because of the housing crash in 2008, really. And the first transaction that involved Bitcoin is affectionately known as the Bitcoin pizza. A guy used 10,000 Bitcoin, I think, or maybe it was 20,000 Bitcoin. I can't remember, for 2 large pizzas. And the value of that right now is like $2 billion, I think. I should have invested in 2000 instead of being non-existent. Oh, nice. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. It's all good. I was lucky to have thought about things, you know? I was lucky to have been there. And then I love this one. I invested $1,000 in Ethereum in 2017. I got 88 Ethereum for $1,000, and now today was over 3 for one of them. I don't have anywhere near. I have very small. I have less than 1 Bitcoin for sure, and I have a lot of assets that I haven't looked at in a while, I'm going to be honest, but I'm doing all right. You know what I mean? But what I love the most is DeFi, decentralized finance, because let's say, I will take a stable coin, which is like USDC, which is basically 1 equals $1, or our Tether USDT. And then I'll pair that with an asset that will go up and down against it. And when people trade it, I'll be in a position where for every trade that they make with it, I get a little bit of the fees, right? Because I have a percentage of the pool of all of the funds together that are used as liquidity. These are big words, but whatever, dude. You can look it up if you want. Nobody cares. And then sometimes you can do like, it has to be between a certain range. Like, let's say I have a cheese coin, a coin that I just made up. And my position is between, if cheese coin is worth 10 cents and 20 cents. If it goes out of range, let's say it's worth 25 cents, I don't get any fees when it's traded. But and that's a way that you use called concentrated liquidity. So you can use less capital to do a lot more cool stuff. But if some assets are very volatile and have a lot of price swings that are in a small range, that's good. But if it's in a big range, it's very bad. So it's tricky. There's a lot involved with it, but I learned a lot and it was fun. You should have gotten it more into farming Bitcoin with graphics cards when it was possible. Yeah, my computer mined 17 Ethereum. My computer that I got in 2016, from 2016 to 2017, is kind of awesome. And then the difficulty was way too ridiculous. But and I paid a bunch in taxes. Yeah, Markor, that's cool. Whoops. Everybody, this is the last time we're going to have or potentially the last time, that we get to have an emotional dump in the cave of rebirth. And everybody, right now, I'm just going to say something and take a deep breath, hold it for a bit, and then let it out. And then before I breathe in again, I'm just going to sit in the emptiness for just a couple of seconds, just to feel like, to be able to hold the emptiness, to fill my own cup back up. Everything is temporary. Everything we'll ever know. Everything is temporary. Everything's gonna go. And in an unfathomable amount of years, all of this universe is dark. But today we shine. And so I'm gonna take a deep breath in and just be the light. Be the spiritual being that is experiencing this, whatever this is in time, whatever time is, with all of you amazing humans now and potentially in the future on a VOD or whatever, or in some crazy digital storage of the universe that who the heck knows anything. I love this, whatever it is, and I invite you to take this breath with me. If you want. You don't have to. You can breathe whenever you want. Is everybody good? I'm thankful for all of you, all the lurkers, all the workers, all the twerkers, all the other people, all the robots and embedded viewers. Thanks for being alive. Thanks for being here. Thanks for just letting your dreams come true. or watching me live mine. And reminding you that anybody that works on a lot of things and has timing and belief and sometimes a whole poop ton of luck, but it's just about never giving up on yourself. It's about believing that the universe has a plan for all of us and it's just unfolding the way it should. But we are the ones that figure it out, you know? There's some times where we feel a pull towards something. Like I felt a pull to do this stream today because maybe somebody heard this. Maybe somebody was moved by this. Maybe somebody is recharged by this. Maybe it's Maybelline. And I'm just thankful. And I'm going to play the little theme out and then play some little chords. And I'm going to go away. And I love you. It might be. I think Tuesday is a good day for Roblox, but we're just going to find out, Mark. I might do something tomorrow, but I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah. That's a good question. Kantugu says, "You are loved too." And I will reframe that and say the same thing, everybody. We're just here. And I love y'all. And I hope that you're able to live the life that you choose. I hope that you're able to, and if you don't have a good relationship or friendship with yourself, spend time. You know, I have grown so much in the last, 6 months since this started, and I already thought I was doing really good. And these streams are always just taking the peace. And we're going a little past 222. I'm just feeling this right now. And I'm so thankful for everybody that's ever been here, ever lurked, worked, or twerked, shared something in the chat. Dude, this feels like it's part of my contribution to humanity. If that, as silly as that sounds, it feels like I figured this out and who else is doing this, I figured out something for me that just helps as anybody all the things the light touches, if that's what they choose, I don't know. It feels wonderful, and I hope that you all can feel that great in whatever it is that is your calling, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Yeah, maybe I was born with it, and maybe it is just Maybelline. I'm gonna do one more set, but first off, I love you all. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for being in my world. Thank you to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. Thank you to anybody that sees this in the future, past 2025. Some of you might have just laughed when that happened because, it's like, Jesus, it's 2043 now. And it would be funny. But anyways, thanks to everybody. May your lives be as amazing as you are. Because you're all amazing and you deserve the best life ever. Hell yeah, that felt good to say. Goodbye. I love you so much. You're the best in all the land. Have a great day. You're going to do great thingies. Love you. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.